foods loaded with sugar, salt and fat? Bring it. Bakersfield, California, dark chocolate is in. So, too, is beef jerky. And full-fat ice cream? You bet. Driven by fast-changing definitions of what is healthy to eat, people are turning to foods they shunned just a couple of years ago. Studies now suggest that not all fat, for example, necessarily contributes to weight gain or heart problems. That has left companies scrambling to push some foods that they thought had long passed their popularity peak, and health advocates wondering what went wrong. Under the new thinking, not all fat is bad, and neither are all salty foods. A stigma among the public remains for sugar substitutes, but less so for cane sugar, at least in moderation. And all of those attributes are weighed against qualities like simplicity and taste. I think the risk-reward equation has changed, said Steve French, a managing partner at the Natural Marketing Institute, a research firm, said. Eddie's Ice Cream, known as Dreyer's west of the Rockies, is a case in point. Eddie's sold 10.8% more of its Eddie's Grand Ice Cream, a full-fat ice cream, in the 52 weeks that ended February 21 compared with the year before, according to IRA, a data and research firm. Other full-fat ice creams also had sales gains. Over the same period, Eddie's sold 4.8% less of its slow-churned ice cream, made with a process that lowers the fat content. When the product was introduced in 2004, it was promoted as having less fat and fewer calories, and sales soared. Now, that sort of marketing is gone. Instead, the company has retooled some of its slow-churned products to make them with fewer ingredients and to include cane sugar rather than high-fructose corn syrup, which many consumers don't like. Labels on those ice creams will also tell consumers that they contain no genetically engineered ingredients. Continue reading the main story. Related coverage. The new healthcare. A study on fats that doesn't fit the storyline. April 15, 2016. Well. A decades-old study, rediscovered, challenges advice on saturated fat. April 13, 2016. News analysis. Why students hate school lunches. September 26, 2015. Well. For teenagers, potassium may matter more than salt. April 27, 2015. The devil, of course, is in the details of those new scientific findings. None of the new studies, for instance, recommend eating as much bacon as you want. The new definition of modern health is very different from the traditional view, which was to reduce fat, sugar and sodium, said Robert Kilmer, president of Nestlé Dreyer's Ice Cream, a division of Nestlé USA. Health now is about what's in my food and where did it come from. Food companies have been working feverishly over the last several years to offer what consumers perceive as improved nutritional content and healthier food. Sales of products made from organic ingredients have risen sharply in recent years, for example. Mars Food, a division of the privately held Mars Candy Company whose brands include Uncle Ben's and Dolmio, reduced sodium by over 20% in many of its products and recently announced a plan to go even further. And General Mills is eliminating artificial colors and flavors from its cereals, no more neon hues in Trix. But consumers are constantly recalculating the pros and cons of the foods they eat, leading to some unexpected foods rising in popularity. For example, in 2015, Americans checked the fat content on food labels less often than they did in 2006, according to research from the Natural Marketing Institute. They're focusing more on the list of ingredients, a product's environmental impact and animal welfare. The famous farm episode in Portlandia in which a waitress can tell diners the name of the chicken they'll be eating remains relevant 5 years after it was first shown.